Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping.
I was going to say it'd be really interesting over the next few years. I don't know if it's the next few years or the next decade or what the time frame is, but right now I feel like businesses are still looking for employees. Like, we're all looking for good employees, but there's going to be a tipping point where unemployment is going to start going up because we're not going to have enough jobs for humans.
Right.
And the jobs that we will have, our workforce won't be trained for it. Right. We're going to need more engineers or more software, blah, blah, blahs versus whatever we have now.
Right.
It's going to be like really interesting to watch. It might not be great. It might not be super fun to be a part of because see some panics going on in the world.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's going to come fairly fast just because of how fast AI learns and how fast it goes. I was reading an article. It was hilarious to read, and especially the comments. I think it was just on Instagram, and I think it was Accenture that announced like Accenture trained its entire staff of however many hundreds of thousands of people work there on how to use AI. And all the comments were hilarious because it's like, hey, great job training your replacement, right? And they're working their way out of a job, but it's like, well, if I don't do it, somebody else is going to do it, and it's common, right? So I might as well know how to use it, because if I just put my head in the sand, I'm also going to lose my job, and I won't know how to deal with this stuff. So I might as well replace myself and hopefully like keep learning enough that I can be a steward of it, and not just purely replaced by it. But I feel like that's
I know, it's crazy. And like the morbid part of me is afraid that our class divide is just going to keep, we're going to have the people at the top and the people.
Oh, it's going to be huge.
Low, like people picking fruit and, like low wage labor.
There's going to be robots for that. I think it's going to have to be a government paid, like the government's going to have pay the minimum wage, and there's going to be 10 gazillionaires, and the rest of us are all going to make, at some point, the rest of us are all going to make the same wage because the robots and the AI is going to do everything.
Yeah.
And so it'll be the 10 people that own the AI that'll have all the money. What somebody brought up to me a really good point, which is like, what happens with our national debt? We won't be able to pay taxes when that happens. And so basically the richest people in the world are going to finance our national debt. They're the only ones that'll ever be able to pay it. That and some crazy inflation to make it less valuable. But money's just a number on a computer screen anyway. So why not have a ridiculous amount of inflation? It doesn't really matter at that point. It's all apples. Right. And so it's like I got into that with somebody else. It's like, man, that's just really weird to think about. But yeah, you're going to get a huge discrepancy.
Has to be. I don't see a way around it.
Hey, home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.